why is it that when I'm not working, like on vacation, and I sleep in, I'm just tired beyond like anything. I can't even get the motivation to work on a YouTube video until now. But when I'm working, volunteering, and working on my YouTube channel, I'm feeling good, even though I'm barely getting 6 hours of sleep a night, something like that. But this game will be all about using the Sickle and the Ballistic knife together, because that's one of my favorite combinations in Black Ops 1. And my buddy Player 1 had the VR11 for a short time, but and some people hate being the medic, some people hate picking up your teammates, but I absolutely love it. Is that okay, you know? Because we're all out here, we're all gonna die eventually. Zombies and in Debbie Downer for you a minute into this video, but it's the truth. Make the most of your lives while you can, because you never know when you might breathe your last breath. It's kind of really shocked me, but the other day I was driving home from Christmas shopping with my sister, and we're about to pull back onto the parkway, and we come to a red light, you know, and what you do, we're in the right turn lane, so what you do is you come to complete stop, you yield to the oncoming cars who might be turning from the other direction, and then you go. But the only issue was that there was a young man on a bicycle, and he was also waiting for those cars to clear, because they were turning right from opposite me and him. And so what happened basically is that I pulled out, and then he also went, but his crosswalk light did not have the little white guy walking. It had the red or orangish amber stop hand. So, and I can't even believe this happened. It just shocked me to my core. My heart was pounding with that, adrenaline. And I pulled out, and right as I turned back to look where I was going, because I was making sure all the other cars had cleared, I tapped him, I pushed his bike, and I knocked him over. And usually on that turn, on that merge ramp, I always, gun it, because, I like my big V8s. I like to hear the sound of them roar. And for some reason, something made me just slam the brakes. And I look back, and this guy is he's fallen down the ground. It's a cold, rainy night. And he gets one of his pant legs, he was wearing sweatpants, he gets one leg just, soaked in the water that was on the ground. And he's shocked too. He doesn't even know what to say. I roll down my window, I'm like, dude, are you okay, man? You did not have the crosswalk. You gotta pay attention, I was I didn't even know what to say to this guy. And I thought I was done, I thought he was gonna flip out on me, call the cops, do something. That actually 5 minutes before I went down this road, I saw a cop near the mall, so I was like, man, it is over. But then I guess he's so shocked he doesn't know what to do, so he's just like, no man, don't worry about it, I'm okay. I'm like, dude, are you sure you're okay? I just knocked you over with my big truck, and you were on a bicycle. Did I hurt your leg or something? Did I smash you into the bike? And he just kind of picked up his bike. His heart was probably pounding harder than mine, and he just kind of walked away. And then I was just like, okay, Marissa, to my sister, I was like, well, we're just gonna keep going.
Guess this isn't over.
So, man. Yeah, I don't even know. Sometimes with these crazy things that happen, I'm too shocked to even have any emotion. It's just shock. That's it. And then right now, thinking about it, it's if I were to have gunned it, with my big V8, I most certainly would have ran this man over. I could have killed him, and I think that's
Deep, don't it?
involuntary manslaughter, but someone can correct me if they want, because I don't really know. I actually don't really know most of the laws. I just assume that it's involuntary manslaughter. I could be and I think that's prison time right there. And yeah, I'm not really ready for prison, if I'm being honest.
Look out below.
Grab this death machine. Player one, he hates it when he goes down and I grab the death machine, because he's like, and every time he goes down, he's always like, dude, pick me up. And like, I already like have that in mind to pick him up, but he's always like trying to give me a little or he's just like frustrated at me. But it's like, dude, just give me a little time, I got you. See, I guess I barely got him, but I don't think he understands. Like, if he was on my end of the reviver and not the revivee, sometimes there's zombies all up in your space where that person went down, and like, you gotta take them away a little bit and circle back around them, or you gotta take a different route and have the zombies follow you so you can circle back and get to that person. So I don't exactly think player one understands that, but I guess that's just what it is. It comes with the game, you know. Like, if you go down, like, I want to revive you, but I don't want to go down while reviving you, because then it's no fun for the both of us, and then we have to restart. And you know, we don't like doing that because we're on limited time, because whenever we're playing zombies, we are playing it before we have to go to, you know, Bible study, or we're playing it before we have to work at childcare at the church. So we are on limited time, my friend, player one. So you just gotta go with the flow. You don't have to respect my choices, because obviously, you know, we're two different people, we disagree on stuff, but just kinda go with the flow. Because if it was zombies at your place, then I guess I'd have to play it however you wanted us to play it. But I guess I'll get a lot of flack from him if he actually watches this video, so I guess I'll stop. I love you, buddy. So yeah, anyways, people, when you're out driving, just be very careful, especially in the winter time. And if you're like me, you got, you know, 3 old cars, and they're all kind of on the verge of breaking, and the brakes themselves are sketchy, because sometimes they don't exactly 100% want to work. And I won't get into all that, but I'm gonna have to, like, basically this spring I have to fix up my vehicles or sell them. But I'm actually gonna start working on my other YouTube channel. It's called Donating Horsepower, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell those cars and then take the money I sold them for, and then donate that money to either my church or charities. And I just feel like that's a pretty good thing to do, you know. And also, in terms of being unique from the other YouTubers out there that you know, do car videos and like, ooh, bought my Lamborghini at age 21, or bought X awesome car, which, by the way, I have no problem with that. Like, that's pretty cool. Like, I'd love to be able to have a Lamborghini or a Ferrari or whatever awesome car that most people don't have by super young age. Actually, I think I'd kind of rather have a Viper, because I have a stick shift and a V10. But yeah, I just think that material things are cool in this world, but I get bored of them after not too long of a time. So, and I just kind of feel like that maybe I should try this Donating Horsepower channel for a while. And if it doesn't really do anything special for me in terms of how I feel about, then you know what, I'll just I might just hop on the bandwagon of these other YouTubers. But I mean, I kind of like slow cars and drive them really fast. kind of like the, you know, the FRS or oh man, a Honda revving to like 10,000 RPM would be sublime. I'd be laughing my, you know what, off every day driving that. But oh, Miatas are cool too. I actually have one of those. But yeah, that's that'd be cool to have as two YouTube channels that are both like unique in their like genres, I guess you could say, and they like just find a few people to rock with them, and you know, get some of those types of subscribers who are like, yo man, that's cool, I like what you're doing, you're like you're kind of making your own little niche in these types of videos, and you're not just copying other people. Like, oh, there's this one channel, it's called Cinema Wins, and you already know who they copied off of, Cinema Sins, and it's just kind of funny because, like, I guess, like, I wouldn't have thought of that on my own, but at the same time, once you like hear it, you're like, wow, like that was that's not, you know, ripping off of someone else's channel name at all, haha, you know, it's like, but it's crazy because people are like, ooh, let's give this channel like a couple 100,000 views on every video. So I guess you can't blame it. Like someone was bound to do it sooner or later. But yeah, it's just like with these car YouTube channels. Like one guy is like, ooh, bought my brand new Mustang with a 5-liter Coyote, and like the new 2018 one, which is just came out, I think like a month or so ago. And you know, people are viewing that, they're like, oh man, like it's this fast and it looks this good and it sounds like this, and it's like, you know, man, they're just wait a couple years. Like the hype is a roller coaster for pretty much everything, you know, in this world. Like something's new, it's great, everybody loves it, and then, well, I guess some people hate it when it's brand new, because like, oh, the old version is so much better, like the new one will never be like it. But then they grow to the new thing, they're like, oh, you know, actually this is cool. But then the newer thing comes out in a couple years, like, oh, and then all the people who love it are just like, oh my gosh, this is the greatest, we have to have the new and best thing right now. But there's a term my friend told me about, it's called delayed gratification, and yeah, I kind of rock with that, because there's something you want, and you just wait a little bit and you take your time getting it, and maybe you save up a little extra money and then you buy it, and then now you have that and you have money saved over, and you just kind of take your time with things, you know, in this world. Like, I know earlier I said, you know, like make the most of your lives, but you don't really have to rush things, because I think that leads to a lot of unnecessary stress, you know. But yeah, that's all I really got to say for now, and we're just gonna go down here, because I should have gone the other way off the ship, but I chose not to. And yeah, that's all she wrote, 12 rounds. I tend to do better when I'm by myself, but I just love playing with other people. I can't really get enough of it. So you'll see some more zombie videos with me and Player One. So yeah, thanks all you peoples out there. And that's about it. More ping pong videos to come after this video. Bye bye. Kimochi.